as opposed to trying to preemptively answer it.
So what do you think that Corbin Rudnick is going to sideboard? Oh, wait, sorry. 0 sideboard cards? No distractions.
No distractions. No nothing.
You can't do anything wrong if you have no decisions to make with a sideboard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Belcher doesn't really... I've seen... Yeah, sometimes you get comical sideboards. You get players, listing the crew of the Weatherlight in their sideboard.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Who would that be? Karn, Gerard,
Sisse,
who the healer is.
Hannah, Orim, Squee.
Orim. Yeah, Squee.
There's more of them.
Tongarth.
Tongarth's on
That's
there.
That's awesome. I want to do this
Stark
now.
is on there for a while. Krovax is on there for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't we have somebody pretending to be somebody else? Do we get to count them too? Or was that Krovax?
No, someone impersonates Hannah at one point.
Was that Grevin?
Well, Grevin doesn't do it. He's far too big. I don't remember exactly who does it. So Matt is keeping his 7, Corbin mulligans to 6. That happens sometimes with his deck. Compo's not. Sometimes there's not mana, or not a way to win, and you just have to mulligan those hands.
I feel like the card Unmask has a clue.
No, it's a Jilt has a clue on it. Jilt has a flavor text where, yeah. Yes, what did happen is we did have a fun thing where Corbin, at first, one friend of his friends told him that he had to play a 15-card sideboard, so he gave him an island. Gave him 15 islands and told him to put in his box, and Corbin almost got a game loss for this.
Wow, how did you know about Jilt's flavor text?
Jilt's a sweet card.
Okay,
right,
looking at the hand, we've got a Pyretic Ritual, a Desperate Ritual, a Rite of Flame, a Charbelcher, a Street Wraith, and a Gitaxian Probe.
So it doesn't have the mana source in it yet. It has 2 free cycling cards. I think I take the Charbelcher. Well, it depends. It depends if he has a Force of Will. If I have a Force of Will in my hand, I'm gonna let him. I'm just gonna laugh and let him go for it. So he takes the Belcher. So now hand is 2 free cyclers and 3 rituals. It'll pass back to Corbin. Corbin's gonna need some help. At one point, Corbin has to decide at what point he wants to go for this probe. We do have a counter spell and a blue source. So. Well, darn.
Spell, the actual card counter spell.
Yep.
One of in Matt Hoey's deck and sideboard.
So Corbin's going to have to now be on the Empty the Warrens plan. Yep, Corbin, no plays. I might cycle Street Wraith if he hasn't yet. He has drawn a Seething Song. And that is some other card, just kind of drawing, waiting. I think he needs to get an Empty the Warrens to win this. Cast a player on counterspell. Matt will play a 3rd land, pass the turn. Corbin draws. No, yes or no. Draws Elvish Spirit Guide.
Matt Hoey even has Vendilion Click in his list.
Yeah, he has him so he can even get... Well, I think the turn Corbin draws a Empty the Warrens, he's going to go for it. So Matt has 1 Trinket Mage in his deck and 1 Engineered Explosives. I'm pretty sure that if he can get one of those in play, then the game's his. Once he gets the explosive in play, I can't see how he loses.
Dust Bowl.
Sure, Dust Bowl's...
There's a Tinderwall from Corbin Rudnick.
Sure.
And he discards a Tinderwall. Oh,
no, he's going to Spirit Guide out the Tinderwall.
Hey, does this work?
Sure.
Matt
swords it. Sure. Yep, it's going to get Tundra, and yeah, I believe just swords it. Well, sometimes Belcher, despite Belcher's really impressive last round, sometimes Belcher plays games like this, which are not as impressive. All right. Matt just needs to get a threat down. Any threat will do. A Jace will win. It doesn't have to say. He has 2 Jaces. Jace will win.
Corbin Rudnick was the 8th seed coming into this tournament, or into this top 8.
Yeah, he's had to be on the draw each time. So Gitaxian Probe reveals Counterspell, Brainstorm, Caracas, and Batterskull. Matt's going to not ever take down the Counterspell, so as soon as he gets up to 7 lands, he'll make the Batterskull.
Snapcaster. Oh my goodness.
Snapcaster and a bunch more lands, so put some lands back.
Crack
a fetch land?
Find some more mana.
Sure.
Get rid of that.
Remember, Matt's not totally hasn't totally won yet. He still needs to find a way. He wants to find a way to answer a possible Goblin army. Once he does, then I do think Matt's got it.
So apparently Yawgmoth was the...
Yawgmoth impersonates Hannah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not Hannah. My Hannah, actually. Okay, Matt Hoey untaps. Draws. Lays a Flooded Strand. Has a Force of Will in
And
hand
because
now.
he has the Force of Will, he can go for Batterskull if he'd like. Say he's going to snap cast the Brainstorm, which I like that play too. It's really good.
Oh,
Or it's
Snapcast
not the
Thoughtseize. What's he got over there?
More rituals, 6 rituals and a Spirit
It's
Guide.
a lot of rituals.
Six red rituals and a card that makes a green mana. Oh, the tragedy. Nothing is castable, and even if you could cast them, what would you do?
Did you take the Spirit Guide here?
What was that last card?
I don't know.
There's one card off camera. That's one he's taking. And
Okay,
it's
well,
a mystery.
Well, it's a mystery
card.
wrapped in an enigma.
We'll find out in a second for you here. Right.
Okay, Simian Spirit
Simian, yeah,
Guide.
takes the
There was
Simian
a
Spirit.
hidden
Yeah, that's definitely
Simian Spirit
okay. And that's
Guide.
definitely
Very
the card.
good.
That's definitely the card you take.
And
'cause that one
Matt
actually
Hoey
casts
turns his
something.
hand face up. You want to concede? He says. Nope. Okay, let's keep going then.
What did he draw? Did he get the? Did he get the engineer explosives?
No, he just turned. He didn't draw anything. He just showed his hand to his opponent to say, "Hey, can we go to the next one?"
It'll be soon enough if it happens. Shouldn't worry
There
about it.
we
Stoneforge
go.
Mystic.
That'll
getting
speed up the clock
GT.
quite a bit.
Doesn't even need to speed it up too much. Between those Jetaxian probes and these Snapcaster swings, it's not he doesn't even need that much speeding up.
It's just nice to be able to have the game end quicker.
You can cast the GT here. And he will do so.
And there it is.
Pass back. Corbin Rudnick. Still in the Tinderwall. That's not really... You could cast that.
You know, he
sure.
can sell...
I mean, it'll get eaten by the GTA, but I guess it buys him half a
It's
turn.
a 0/3.
Yep.
Huh, that's still a wall of wood. I remember when that
And you
card
can
was
sack-
printed
you
and we
can
were pretty
sack-
upset
you can
about
just
it.
sack it for double red, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Double or triple red? It's just double red, right? Yeah, you sack Tinderwall, I believe, for double red. He's going to block the Snapcaster, so he'll use one of the GT counters to kill the wall of the Tinderwall. And it does have an ability to deal damage to a creature it's blocking, I believe.
Yep, for red mana.
Did he pitch a Spirit Guide to do it?
I think he did.
Or was it, I mean...
Wow, he did.
Oh, he sacked it. No, he sacked it to prevent counters. So why is the thing dead?
Okay.
He has to pay a red mana to deal the damage there, actually. Which I don't believe he had. Okay, he pitched the Simian
Yeah,
Spirit
he has
Guide. Yeah,
Simian
to
Spirit
use
Guide.
to use the often used second ability on Tinderwall.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
That's
have
the
been
only time you'll
playing-
ever see that happen.
I have been playing Magic since well before Tinderwall was printed. I've never seen that happen.
It's Matt Hoey takes game 1 from Corbin Rudnick. I like that. Just, get out of there, Snapcaster Mage. To be honest, it's a little awkward. What if Corbin had drawn and empty the Warrens there? Well, empty doesn't even matter anymore.
Wow.
The GT just gets it.
Yeah, I've never seen that ability activated, and yeah. Wow.
So Matt Hoey up 1-0 on Corbin Rudnick. I suppose, yeah, other than just engineered explosives, that's another way that he can deal with it. So,
right. Okay,
right.
so for those of you who are just joining us, I'm Adrian Sullivan here with Matthias Hunt. We are about to give our final giveaway. Now, there's a lot to be said about this giveaway before we start it off. Now, remember, first of all, like all the other giveaways, hashtag SCG Premium. That is a necessity. You need to make
Yes,
sure
you
that
have
you
to
have that
put that on
hashtag
it.
SCG Premium. But now this giveaway, unlike the others, it gives away a badge to Gen Con, 4 of the best days of gaming in basically pretty much tabletop gamerdom. There are other things like all of the awesome BattleTech simulators that you can go and play in, but mostly it's going to be role-playing games, board games, card games, CCGs. For all of us, we're probably all mostly excited about the Magic stuff that's happening. It's endless 4 days of gaming. So since this is such a cool prize, if you are not planning on going to Gen Con, which is August, I want to say 16th through the 19th.
I agree. Yep. That is,
Please,
those days.
please do not enter this contest. Do not take the tickets to Good Time Island away from someone and then burn them.
Yeah.
No, let somebody who will go have a chance to go.
Okay.
So all of that being said, if you hashtag SCG Premium with the correct answer on your Twitter answer to Matthias's question, one lucky
All right.
person will win this prize.
So, our question, we are looking again for a confirmed card from the Vault Realms. That's been our theme so far. This card we are looking for is, like all the other ones, a reprint. And it is a reprint card from Ice Age. It is a card with a cumulative upkeep, and it is typically seen in 43 land in Legacy. We would like the name of this card.
Right. So, a small little hint. We saw Caleb Durward fall to this card, right?
In the finals of Star City Detroit,
Right.
yes, he was not able to beat this card, and Lands did win that open. So, get that card, and we're going to ask you to text that card to @SCG Premium for 1 free Gen Con badge.
Gen Con, I'll be there.
I'll be there as well.
I didn't know I was going to be
Hopefully,
there,
are you going
but
to
I've
be there?
decided I'm going to make it happen. Make it happen yourself. It'll be fun times. Try to enter the contest. Hashtag SCG Premium. Get the right answer. Go to Gen Con.
All
Well,
right.
one of you.
Yeah.
Not all. And back to our sideboarding going on. You can see Corbin here smiling. He doesn't have to worry about sideboarding. He gets to just kind of sit there, hang out. Meanwhile, his
Yeah.
opponent had to do some thinking. And a lot of cards for Matt Hoey to be able to bring in here. Potentially Disenchant, Engineered Explosives, potentially Terminus, Pithing Needle, potentially Thoughtseize, Flusterstorm, Extirpate, Jace, Zealous Persecution.
Zealous
Persecution
it's not
kills
even
all the
that bad.
goblins. Potentially Nihil Spellbomb just to cycle it, and also make Rite of Flames a little bit weaker. I mean, there's a lot of cards that Matt Hoey can bring in. When you're looking at cards like Four Swords to Plowshares as a practically dead card,
I think the first ones that come in are the Thoughtseize, the Flusterstorm, the
Engineered
Pithing Needle, and the Engineered Explosives. So I'm not sure we make it all the way to Zealous.
Yeah. I'm just throwing out every card that you could
it's
run.
good.
Yeah.
It's good enough to do.
And Corbin Rudnick here, final match. In this finals match. Okay.
All right, so
Corbin Rudnick on the play here. Matt Hoey thinking about his hand. What am I going to do? Well, first I'm going to do a few more push-ups.
Yeah.
Matt looks like a strong guy. You can see on the left, next to Matt Hoey, Glenn Jones, our intrepid reporter on the floor. And to the right of Corbin Rudnick, it looks like we've got a Ruben Bressler. Gitaxian Probe shows a hand of Lands, Thoughtseize, Engineered Explosives.
All right, that's a fairly weak hand for Matt Hoey. Corbin can beat that one. If he has the Belcher in his hand, that just goes. And I think he might. All right, so we have turn one. We have Chrome Mox, Imprinting, Empty the Warrens. He's not going to go for that this turn. So Storms at 1. Lotus Petal, that's 2. Does he have the Belcher? We will see. All right, that's 2 right. Desperate Ritual, 3 red mana. I think he's got this. Empty the Warrens. Wait, Empty the Warrens. All right, so it's for 4. But that he has the. I don't understand. You had to pitch Elvish Spirit Guide. I don't think you can go for that, can you? That's gonna get how many? Oh, it's 10 goblins. Okay, so Matt makes the Engineering Explosives on turn 1. Matt's gonna take 10. But he's not gonna take 20 off this. So, I mean, maybe Corbin doesn't have anything. He may not have a choice. You know, if all his hand had was Empty the Warrens, then it's a Goblin's hand. In that case, then, do you still do that? Or do you... he's reading the card. Okay. Oops.
Yeah. He probably hasn't faced many cards that could answer the Goblins. What it boils down to is, he's a new player, and I bet he has not seen many
probed
things.
him. You gotta read the cards when you probe someone. If you don't know what something does... Oh, okay. And he has Land Grant revealing the Charbelcher in his hand. He must have just drawn the Charbelcher. Had he waited, he would have been able to win this.
Wow. Well, there is a Thoughtseize in...
Well, yeah, it's going to take the Charbelcher.
Yeah. There we go. In for 10.
He could have... Yeah.
And boom.
There go
Die,
all the,
goblins,
there go all the goblins.
die.
Matt's only at 10, and I think Matt, his hand is all lands. Yeah, Thoughtseize and all lands.
And the Chromox goes away.
And the
Insult to
Chromox,
injury.
ugh.
Good lord.
It's disgusting. All right, Matt Hoey. All he's got to do is continue playing. He's going to Thoughtseize Corbin Rudnick for the other Belcher, probably. All Matt needs is a threat. This should be his here. Stoneforge getting Batterskull. And this is gonna be over pretty quick here. So we'll yeah, I can't actually even think of a combination of draws that keeps Corbin Rudnick in this game. All right, so Street Wraith Cycle off for Corbin Rudnick. He's going to make another Chromox Imprinting, another Simian Spirit Guide. He'll cast a Jataxian Probe. There's that Thoughtseize and Batterskull going on. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. The problem is that Elves doesn't even work. Even if he makes an if he empties Warrens, the Batterskull will have no problem with that.
Right, and right now, 3
Yep,
attacks
out
and
of,
it's over.
He's out of range.
Boom. Inquisition, just get whatever that is. Is there anything there? It's probably a Street Wraith, I'm gonna guess. Well, maybe not. Manamorphos looking for a Street Wraith. Huh? Is it a Street Wraith? Is it a Belcher? Gitaxian Probe goes away. Empty-handed. Corbin Rudnick scoops it up. It is
and that is over. Matt Hoey,
Wow.
your Star City Games Legacy Champion here in
Good.
St. Louis.
Corbin Rudnick with an excellent run here, finally making it to someone who could take him down. He snuck in at 8th place in this in the Swiss and made it all the way to the finals. An excellent finish
Matt
for
Hoey,
such an
Matt
early
Hoey's
event.